Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. Today's starting pitcher, number 18. How about a scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tone, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And here is number 7. The wind and the pitch. Out to center. Woods moving under it. And there's one away. Take a look at the lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Throws to first in time.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 22.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the rookie center fielder. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Lifted in the air down the left side. Woods tracks it down for the out. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And today on the hill, Nolan Ryan.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Now it's the shortstop, number 1. And here it comes. Pulls that one foul. Fought off foul. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in it at bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
And now the rookie second baseman. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And the righty deals. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Humphrey pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch.
1-2.
Wouldn't chase that time. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to...
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now it's going to be Joe Rudy. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Woods makes the grab, one down.
That is good. The right fielder.
So up next, Bobby Bonds. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Second inning here, no score. On the ground to third. And there are two outs.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 12.
Two outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter. And a foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. The pitch. Hard hit to third. And that'll do it. Angels held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now Otto Velez.
The right fielder.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
There's a strike. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now the first baseman. And that's in there for strike one. And a good eye there. A little bit low. The wind of the pitch. There's a swing and a miss. One out, base is empty. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away now.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Al Woods next up for the Blue Jays. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. And it's even up.
1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Two outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Good job to fight that one off.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Here's a 2-2. And another ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I don't know how this at-bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth.
Right through there, got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, number 4. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. That's out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And here's the first baseman. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there. And his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Terry Humphrey now at the plate. Not even close there. Ball 1. And there's a strike. And that's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Zips it across, and that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Sam Ewing. In his 3rd season, hitting 7th in today's lineup. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Ryan back to work. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it. 1 away.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 8.
And here's the catcher. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And he pumps in a strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Throws to first in time.
Batting 9, the center fielder,
Gary Woods getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Wouldn't chase that time. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that's in the dirt. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still no score. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, number 7. And the pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Righty to the plate. strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
The line to kick the pitch. Slider misses outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
1-2 now. This to third. Oh, and it hits the base. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Go ahead run on base. Here's the second baseman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Line drive. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that may end up being an at bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now the center fielder. He's 0 for 1. Hard hit, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score and the Angels take the lead. 1-0.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Joe Rudy. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. That's outside. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And another ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Bonds in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. 1 run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Fought off foul. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Throws to second for 1. Double play. What a great killing to end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Jays, number 1. Ryan back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now the number 2 hitter. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. The Blue Jays down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And the right-hander deals. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here's the third baseman, Roy Howell. Fastball for a strike. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. Man at first, one away. And he blows that one by him at 100. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that one hit to first. 1 and 2nd. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Angels 1 and the Jays nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, number 12.
Number 12.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Diving, makes the grab.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
The batter will be the shortstop. On the ground to the left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Oh, he throws it away. Now around second, going for third.
Now batting.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and he might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Runner at third with 1 gone. And now the first baseman, 0 for 1 so far. Now a screamer into the outfield. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for third. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's 2-0.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Swing and a ball popped up. As this one sized up, corrals it. And that is that. But they push across one run on one base hit, one error, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. Angels 2 and the Jays nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Otto Velez. The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And a 1-1.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And here's the first baseman. On the ground to third. On to second, they get one. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Al Woods next up for the Blue Jays. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The Jays trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, struck him out. Top of the 6th inning. So in now for the Angels, number 7.
Number 7.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The batter, number 2.
Now it's the second baseman, maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And first offering is fouled off. Bases empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth. Left field. Woods towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Now batting, number 22.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, 1 for 2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. Angels 2 and the Jays nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Sam Ewing. The pitch.
Ewing.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Number 8 in the box now. No balls and a strike. And here it comes. And now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And another ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Careful.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. And the righty deals. Chop to third. Gathers and throws to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. So up next for Toronto, Gary Woods. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. New pitcher now for the Jays, number 24.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Joe Rudy digs in now.
The left fielder, Joe Rudy.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jerry Johnson appears to be getting loose. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Outside. And the count 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And the batter now, Bobby Bonds. Fly ball down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Bonds, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And takes low for ball one. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
And he deals. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. Around third. The throw in. But it's offline. And they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on the pitch like he did right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting. Number 27.
And now the first baseman. Moved to first. And he's back in safely. Line drive, base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now here is Terry Humphrey in there for strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Line to left. Into the dive, and he got it.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
bottom of the 7th, and here is number 1. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
That one missed. And that's ball 4.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Here's the second baseman.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And now the 0-1. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. Popped up on his way over. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Roy Howell, the next to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. The Angels leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Here comes a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Velez in the box again, takes a strike.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've got in front of them out there today.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And it is 2-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll do it. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Angels 3 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Mike Willis.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now it's the Angels leadoff man. 1 for 3. The wind of the pitch. That's to third. Jumps, throws, and they get the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now the number 2 hitter. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
And that's down, a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positive.
Runner takes off. They pitch out. Throw. Save.
Well, they had a good idea. He was thinking about stealing second. They threw the pitch out, tried to defend it, but with that great speed, just not enough. That's fun to watch.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. Man at second. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Yeah, there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Bounced up the middle, and that one handled out. Number 2.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Rudy. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And it's fouled away. Two outs and a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Velez makes the grab. And that is that. Angels leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back, bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, number 6. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Ryan back to work. There's a strike. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now Al Woods out to short. Yeah, they get the out.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Sam Ewing next up for the Blue Jays.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Righty delivers. Bounce to the left side. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. And that ends the inning. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. It's the Angels 3 and the Jays nothing. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jerry Johnson. Bobby Bonds now at the plate. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The wind and the pitch.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Inside corner for a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Goes down looking.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
That curveball slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Number 8. And the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Popped in the air, left field. Rudy settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 35.
He's 2 outs away. And next for Toronto, Gary Woods, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, right field, Bonds sizes this one up, snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 1.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's the shortstop, number 1. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Ryan is just one strike away. Just misses. 1-2 to count.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished where he started.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambu. Thanks for joining us.
Get your hand off my penis!